Something's just psychotically not right here with Jew killer Jeff Siegel from Dallas, Texas, old roommate at University of Colorado, wanting to be my roommate in Woodland Hills. Something is just off. It's a miss here. Isn't Anitas Gelato here? Didn't that used to be Starbucks where Detective Angela Stewart threatened my life? You don't talk or we kill you, with the bye-bye tactics, starting with all the lawyers worldwide and everyone in the health industry and animal health industry. Right here at Anitas Gelato that used to be Starbucks. Why would the health industry support child raping, murdering Jew killers? Why? What is the ramifications, or what is the motive? Worldwide conspiracy to commit murder to kill a 5-year-old. Why would the health industry with Lorena Escobar and Ron Perlman and Anita Perelman want to cover that up? But more importantly, coincidentally, in the world of paranoia, No Relaxing for You nigger campaign to kill me with the black community, for where Dr. Ronald Barry Perlman is so mad at me for kissing a black girl at 8 years old, and 100,000 things like that, 100,000 crimes, just like kissing a black girl, that aren't crimes, that are beyond any level of socially acceptable if you're not a child raping murderer. Why would, or I should say, that is very coincidental that Anita Perelman's Gelato is right here across from Enigma Coffee. And I believe Jeff Siegel's sister used to live somewhere around here too. Very interesting. The plot thickens. The worldwide conspiracy to commit murder. I want to be your roommate. We're trying to make you look like a violent, paranoid schizo. We find it funny that you're finding out, right? We're gonna mentally bash your skull until you're dead and gone. That was 24 years ago when I saw what Jeff Siegel was doing. And then you're not allowed at any place worldwide with their worldwide death threats and No Relaxing for You nigger. And we're going to provoke you with every human entity worldwide to try to drive you crazy or make you look crazy and lock you away and say that you suffer from mental illness. Interesting. Anitas Gelato. Obviously just a coincidence. Just a coincidence. Or is it? Because remember, there's billions and billions and billions of government dollars behind this worldwide Mike Huntley world of paranoia. Have a good life now. We're using the judicial system against you, dropping papers on my desk, how to make people mentally ill and kill them. You had better live a careful life. Your kind doesn't leave the house, or we're going to hunt you and kill you, because that violates the careful law. People don't leave their house, and people don't talk to women, people don't go out and jogs, people don't go running, people don't go to gyms. These are all criminal activities according to the government, my family. And a worldwide conspiracy to commit murder with idea of reference messages and indirect provokings and alluding to and guilty hints. I think you did this. I think you did this. I think you need to confess. Coerce false confessions. You need to confess. You need to confess. My father, you know what you did, but I refuse to tell you at all costs. My mother, your past caught up with you, but I refuse to tell you. Or I never said that, with 5,000 lies, just like that. Okay, I'm not going to say I have proof that anything intentionally was done there. But if you have a plan of people working on someone in a worldwide conspiracy to try to make them look like a violent, paranoid schizophrenic, and everyone's jumping on it because the police are telling them, we want you to hunt and kill Kevin Perelman or eradicate him, and we're not going to hold you accountable. We're giving you a license to do it. Example, like the movie The Purge. Everyone's allowed to kill Kevin Perelman. We're not going to do anything. Take out your anger on Kevin Perelman. So I will put that in the, wow, that's an amazing coincidence. That's amazing. Anitas Gelato, or Anita Gelato, at the Starbucks location where the bye-bye tactic starts, from Detective Angela Stewart, working with Detective Shapiro, working with Detective Ruiz, working with Charles Jew Kill Jones and Jew Killer Charles Sean Dinsey, who states nothing's going on when every day I get video proof of 100,000 things per day. Some things are subtle, some things are direct, some things are death threats on video. You better accept what's going on or it's going to get a lot worse for you. Hundreds and hundreds of car vandalisms, you name it, right? And messages on the cars, like you don't fucking talk, and all sorts of shit like that, right? Okay. Or the Victoria Walker things with the penal code 182, or is it 187 or 182? I think it's 187. And the dog attacker in the neighborhood with a police-trained LAPD Topanga Division police-trained canine shredding up my leg. I mean, hey, how many fucking 100,000 coincidences do you need? And I could probably unload 10 per hour to you, right? Okay, so especially the location. Jeff Siegel's sister, who was latching on to me at University of Colorado at the pool halls with Steve McPike, then wanted me to help him move from Dallas to here, and then be in my house and try to set me up and frame me and do all these and make me look crazy. Where am I going with this? God, there's, once again, just like court reporter Debbie Wollman in the Van Nuys courthouse sharing the adjoining wall with the audio most likely audio surveillance and Wi-Fi hacking, which would explain a lot. Sharing the cable modem, hacking into the same subnet, just like, why are Van Nuys courthouse reporters, also Jay Pilchick, Jennifer Pilchick's father, Jason Perelman's wife, who lost twice against Debbie Wasserman Schultz, where I keep ending up in jail when she's running for politics. Right? But what is what about? We don't know. It sure shit ain't about mental illness, though. Okay, it's about anger towards Kevin Perelman when he was 5 years old, where he needs to be eradicated. But, wow! Okay, so I noticed Anitas Gelato here about 5 years ago or whatever. I never really said anything. I do have photos from years ago, but, you know, I deal with thousands of things per day directed at me. So I thought I'd make a little pit stop here and make a joke, which it has probably at least 70% truth. You know, was the person who decided to put Anita Gelato here conspiring, or were they saying, I know this event happened here, where Detective Angela Stewart of Topanga Division is trying to cover up her Jew kill operations, or child raping Jew kill operations with Arnold Silber and Stuart Silber. So it goes a little deeper. Arnold Silber's son Stewart, who wanted to terrorize me in Canada, and I said to him, I'm never coming to fucking Canada again. Well, Arnold was taking me on terror fishing trips, trying to have everyone on the fishing boats terrorize me while we catch fish and clean them. Okay, think about that. And how far does this go? Well, it's worldwide. It's been going on since I was 5 years old, exponentially growing. By 1994, Jason Perelman wanted me to see the internet, playing both sides of the fence. Hey, you should go to iFriend's website, check this out. Hey, everyone, look what Kevin's doing. He's nuts. He's right. By 1990, let's say 5 or 6, there were worldwide groups trying to set me up and frame me. But by 2001, me finding out, with Roddy Morales trying to plant the marijuana in my house to make me a mule for LAPD mule, trying to plant LAPD's drugs in my house, that they were on the take. Obviously, they bust a drug dealer and they take the drugs and they sell the drugs. or they just want to make me look like a drug dealer and get drugs in my house because my father was working the toy gun angle with Victoria Walker, right? With Brian Longbottom. Okay, so it just keeps switching and changing. But we're trying to set you up and frame you and eradicate you at all costs since 5 years old and cover it up by making you look like a violent paranoid schizo or like you suffer from obsession or crazy, right? Or Kevin can't stop. Which, anything on that level is being a family with worldwide groups trying to create it. There's no actual mental illness. Okay, so we have Anitas Gelato. Well, Mike Huntley's either trying to cut Melody the stripper's break lines or just scare me and hint that I supposedly did something wrong when he introduces me to Melody the stripper, and 100,000 similar events like that with Mike Huntley. Working with and paying off with my father, Rody Morales, right? Take Kevin to strip clubs, trying to threaten his life and scare him to death, but the moment Kevin walks any direction, it's your kind doesn't leave his cage, you know what you did. So it's not about scaring, it's about taking a 5-year-old and putting him in a cage and locking him away and filing him away out of hate, okay? It's the mother that had a child and wanted to throw him in the trash bin, but she needed to do it in a way that she doesn't get caught with the father. And she's flaunting with all the rich men, Ron Perlman, the doctor, and Arnold Silver, the real estate guy. And if you've seen the movie Flowers in the Attic, oh, now I'm a schizophrenic. I just had a analogy to give you an idea of the behaviors, just like the Truman Show, right? I'm giving you an analogy. Now I must be a schizophrenic according to the psychology community and my family. There's no middle ground now, then, or ever since 5 years old. You had better live a careful life. Mike Huntley, you don't talk, we kill you. You better live a careful life. Read the book or watch the movie Flowers in the Attic. And there might be something to that. I'm not going to say there is or isn't. I'm going to say that read the book, watch the movie. Mother wants to go out and party and have fun, locks the kids in the attic, keeps telling the kids someday it'll be over. Someday, just one more week, just one more week, just one more week, just one more week. Just 15 years go by. Okay, right? Kids are getting older. Kids are all fucked up. They've been locked in an attic, all fucked up and screwed up. Okay, so watch the movie and don't say we're gonna hunt and kill the kids for being locked in the attic, right? Okay, so because that's the psychotic murderer that can't differentiate right from wrong, right? So Anitas Gelato, folks, I bring you Anitas Gelato. I bring you Anitas Gelato on Ventura Boulevard and Yolanda with those, Yolanda with those Hershey Kiss nipples. Yolanda and Ventura Boulevard. I don't think there was a Yolanda that ever befriended me, but you never fucking know in my life with ulterior motives to try to make me look like a violent paranoid schizo. You never fucking know, because these are things that happen every single day since 5 years old. Okay. www.kevinperlmantarget.com, www.thehatecage.com. How do we take a 5-year-old and force him into a cage in a way that he doesn't know it? He's a slave. And all of his friends are his jailers to keep him in a cage so he can't have the same life and freedoms as everyone else. Is that sick and demented? Is that beyond a level of sick, demented, disgusting, unfathomably sick, demented, and disgusting? It is. But what's sicker and more disgusting than that is it is a 48-year worldwide affair, and not one person has said it's wrong. They've just said, Kevin, you don't talk, we kill you, and try to make you look crazy. Okay, those people are doing what Nazis did. Okay, Adolf Hitler wanted to create the supreme being and the ultimate genetic race, and the Nazis under him did not say, Adolf, this is wrong. They said, we're going to help you. And they're going to come to your door with papers. Give me your papers. Are you Jewish? We're going to drag you away and lock you in a cage and funnel you into the showers to gas you to death and kill you. And this is what my family started with LAPD and the psychology community. This is what my Jewish family started. Okay, if that isn't the pot calling the kettle black. Alright, so I bring you Anitas Gelato. Out of the shadows. I bring you Anita's Gelato. Alright. Detective Angela Stewart. Bye-bye. You know what she's involved in with all lawyers worldwide, hunting a 5-year-old Jewish child to have him killed. With Detective Shapiro, Detective Ruiz, Charles Sean Dinsey, Jew Kill Jones, it's Topanga Division, you name it. Our long dialogues with Chief Michael Moore about monitoring children. Okay. Police monitoring of children in elementary schools and middle schools. You should be fucking throwing up right now if you're fucking sane. If you're sane, you should be throwing up. Alright. www.kevinperelmantarget.com, www.thehatecage.com. Is that a game or a joke? If it was you, would you be laughing? Or would you say, stop, you're sick in the fucking head, and I'm not even going to proceed with the rest that you would say, because it'll be, anything you say can and will be held against you in a court of law, because Kevin Perelman is 5 years old. These are your Miranda rights. Okay, so anyways, on that note, bye-bye.